It's hard for Madison Payette to look back at her time in wrestling.
I feel like for me, there's just been such a negative tone now to wrestling.
She says she was sexually assaulted by her coach, Arsenault, 10 years ago when she was 17. Last year, she complained to governing bodies, hoping he'd be banned for life. Instead, an independent BC disciplinary panel suspended him for 3 years, half of which is already over.
My stomach dropped. In the moment, it felt like all of it was for nothing. My question was, how many people have to be sexually assaulted for him to be banned for life?
Polani denies the allegations and is appealing the decision. He is not facing any criminal charges in the matter and will be free to work with minors again in 2025. Payette says her experience affected her into adulthood.
You know, at the time, you don't realize the impact it's going to have on the rest of your life until you finally hit an age where you realize like how wrong it really is, and you know, it probably did affect my mental health.
The BC Wrestling Association updated its discipline and complaints policy after Payette's case so that sexual mistreatment toward a minor moving forward will carry a presumptive sanction of a permanent ban. In a statement to CBC News, it says, "We firmly believe that we have a duty to ensure all athletes have a safe environment in which to compete and are committed to improving any existing safe sport initiatives." In recent years, scandals within hockey, gymnastics, and soccer have put pressure on governments to take action. A parliamentary committee has heard from athletes and advocates demanding an immediate judicial inquiry into abuse in Canadian sport and cases like Payette's.
This is a classic example of how the sport system deals with abuse complaints. And it's so emblematic of how broken our system is and just how re-traumatizing these processes are for survivors.
The BC Wrestling Association says it can't comment on the length of Polani's suspension because the panel was entirely independent. Rihanna Schmunk, CBC News, Vancouver.